Yeah, the reason I keep coming back is really the joy that you kind of get from sharing your life with these people. And, a lot of them are really lonely. So it's really nice to have them share all these experiences with you. And it's just that, sense of happiness that you get, similar to what Skylar said, when you just walk in a room and they smile. And, it really is hard to just leave them there. And it's nice to know that you're going to come back next week because you're there to give them that happiness that I think they deserve.
I love my cheer team and I love all my patients. Each of them have a different story, and it's like the story changes every time we see them. And they're so excited, but they remember our cheer team. They remember who we are, and they're so excited to see us. And I feel bad for them because sometimes they don't have loved ones in the area or something like that that don't come and visit them. So I think it would be good to continue to visit them. I enjoy that. So.
I'm sure they love hearing about you and what you have going on.
Yeah, they ask us more about us, more so than we have to ask about them, and I think it's just because they're so much more like interested in like what's going on in our lives. That we're bringing something different to what they're seeing every day in their nursing home or assisted living facility.
I think it was around Christmas time, and I was with Marissa and a few other volunteers, and we walked into a room, and we thought the patient was sleeping, and we usually like leave crafts or leave a card or something and say sorry we missed you. Well, we walked into the room, and I thought the patient was sleeping, and then she grabbed my hand, and I was like, oh, she's not sleeping, and she looked up and she said, and she was like, oh, hi, and she started talking to me. And when I talked to her for a few minutes, and then when I was gonna walk out of the room, she goes, "You really made my day," and it just like it made me so like emotional. Like I was just like, "Oh my God, this woman! I thought she was asleep, and we were just gonna walk past her room, and she really just made my day with how she was just like, oh my gosh, you made my day. This was awesome. This was amazing that you stopped by." And she was really just like it was something that I was like, I've never been like teary eyed here, but like I really was.
One of my most memorable things when volunteering was when we went caroling, which we go around to various nursing homes and we just sing to residents in the hallways or in their rooms if they cannot get up. Uh, when we visited one of the residents, we just sang like usual, but then mid song, she started tearing up bits, and we were all concerned, like maybe something's wrong. But then she just explained that she doesn't have a lot like visitors and like young visitors as well, just coming in and caring about her. So it was just a very touching moment for me and probably the other people that I caroled with, that we can impact these people like this just with the little things we do. So it's just helping out whatever we can, even if we can't help them with the medication or fixing mending their wounds. We can always help them mentally because the last thing that goes in a dying person is their hearing. So just hearing voices, young, old, no matter what, hearing these voices in their last few moments is really touching for them to know that they're surrounded by people who care.
One of my friends recently passed away at the end of last year, and so after realizing that each moment is fleeting. I know it's very corny and cliche, but each each moment is passing, and I don't think we realize we spend so much time on other things and not each other. Um, I think that there's not enough emphasis on just caring for one another in all cultures.